today's hustle-driven culture, rest is often misunderstood as laziness or weakness. In business, we are told to grind, push harder, and outwork the competition. But Scripture reveals something far deeper. Rest isn't just wise, it's holy. God designed rest as a rhythm, not a reward. When we ignore it, we risk more than burnout. We step outside of a principle God built into creation. Let's rediscover how the Sabbath principle can fuel productivity, peace, and long-term success. Firstly, rest was God's idea. Genesis 2 says, God rested on the seventh day. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. God didn't rest because he was tired. He was setting up a pattern. 6 days of work, 1 of rest. Not just for him, but for us. If God made space to rest, we should too. Rest means stopping the striving, creating room to refresh, reflect, and reconnect with God. Secondly, the Sabbath is for your benefit. Mark 2 says the Sabbath was made for man and not man for the Sabbath. Jesus taught that rest isn't a legalistic rule, it's a gift. It's God's way of saying, you are not a machine, you are my child. I'll sustain you while you rest. Sabbath is permission to stop and let God take care of the rest. Thirdly, rest is an act of faith. Exodus 20 says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Resting is about trust. It says, God is my provider, not just my productivity. Taking a Sabbath declares, God can do more with 6 days than I can with 7. Rest shows trust in God more than your to-do list. Fourthly, let's look at our case study, Chick-fil-A, rest built in. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, even though weekends are peak for restaurants. Founder Truett Cathy believed in honoring the Sabbath. Many thought it would cost them, but it didn't. Today, they outperform other fast food chains in revenue per store. Their model proves when you honor God's principles, He honors you. Rest can create space for unexpected blessing. Fifthly, rest restores you. Psalm 23 says, He makes me lie down, He restores my soul. Rest isn't just physical, it's emotional and spiritual. When you pause, clarity returns, creativity comes back. You can hear God again. Sometimes the holiest thing you can do is rest. Our conclusion is rest is strength. Rest is not a weakness, it's a kingdom rhythm that leads to clarity, peace, and sustainable success. Honor the Sabbath and watch what God restores. The challenge is now, am I making space to rest and hear from God? Do I trust God enough to stop? What small change could I make to honor this rhythm in my week?